Good afternoon, gamers. If you're watching this, chances are you play Skyblock in the new money-making method. Whether you're saving for dungeon gear, a drill, or even a Hyperion, this game can get insanely expensive. By the end of the video, hopefully I'll have shown you a method that will help you make enough coins for whatever you're grinding for. Depending on your speed, you can earn up to about 120 million coins an hour with some of these things, and with almost no gear, you should be at least getting an 80. Also, pinned comment should have some tips and my Discord in case you need further help or just want to hang out with me or my community. Alright, for the first method, and I know this is overplayed, it's the Rift. So, I'm going to show you guys something that I actually haven't seen many people talk about, and I mean there's some YouTubers who, just absolutely love the Rift, and in every single profile review they do, they usually recommend the Rift to players, but I'm going to show you something that I don't think is mainly covered by those types of YouTubers, and that's actually going to be a little trick over here. So what you want to do is you want to go and just follow the exact route I'm doing, showing you from the very start. Go over to cat. At cat, well, actually, let me get the vacuum real quick. You want to get, where is it? Here. The fake neuroscience degree. It takes a little bit to unlock, I'll give it that. They're soul bound. So here's the strategy. You need 10 Volt Crux, 10 Shadow Crux, right? You know how you get Volt Crux and Shadow Crux? I already have a few here. But I'm gonna get some for the sake of the video, see how fast it takes to get, to do a little testing. But here's the strategy. Also, it'd be nice to get the Hypixel Cube if you want to get like infinite mode, so you don't have to worry about that. But you get that, and then you want to apply it to a tarantula or a spider, whichever one has the largest difference between the legendary and the mythic variant. If you apply it to a spider, you're going to be making about 6 million per. And you might say, oh well, you gotta upgrade it, right? The upgrade takes an hour, and you can wait that hour, or you can buy a cat flower for 400k off the auction house, and then boom, you're losing 400k per, obviously, but your rates are going to be a lot higher. All you got to do is 10-10 and then use your motes. It's an amazing strategy, and the thing is, the best part, you're getting motes from the kills. It's great. Alright, so I'm gonna put my stuff in the ender chest, just for the sake of the testing here. Ignore how I have 2 celestial star stones. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick test, get 10 of each, and time how long it takes. Alright. Alright, I looked back at the footage and I used this thing right here, the Rift time to measure. It took me 3 minutes and 10 seconds, although I think it's going to be a little off because this thing makes, it makes it go down 3% faster. So, what, like 3 minutes 20? I don't know, I'm not doing that math right now. 3 minutes 20, let's say 19 an hour for simplicity's sake, and keep in mind, we have a little bit of leftovers here. So we could even go as far to say 20. 20 an hour. You gotta get the original spider, so I will say that this requires a little bit of capital to do. You can do one at a time. You're gonna need you can do the tarantulas if you want it cheaper. It's gonna be 400k per tarantula. However, the spider pets are gonna be a little bit more expensive. So once you get once you get a tarantula, you upgrade that. You resell for your profit. Tarantulas do have a lesser margin on them. You can use that profit and then put it into a spider so you can get your 6 mil per. If you grind these, and just remember, you rift transfer them, I'm thinking that's over 100 mil an hour. And this is such a stupid easy method. The one thing is, people don't do this because you have to grind 30 flies, 40 spiders, and 60 silverfish. It's a pain to do. I did it because I thought about how much money you can make with it, and I don't regret it one bit. I can recommend this. I've done this myself in the past, and just in case you want to see how easy it is, I'll show you. Alright, we're in a private hub now. I moved my neuroscience degree to, the overworld. So this is what you do. So it's spider tarantula /AHS for auction house search. You type in spider. You look at the lowest price, and I already had this up because I was checking right before I made this. 3.6 million, right? Got a mythic, 9.8. So here's what you do. You buy your spider. You get your spider here. And then you want to go over to cat. Oh, well, I have a magma cube in there. See, 1,000,000 coins, fake neuroscience degree. Okay, so I was a little bit off on the rates. It'll probably be more so like 100 mil an hour, 110 maybe, because you do have to pay a mil per the upgrade. Then you're gonna go over here, you know, buy another cat flower like I just did. Simple as that, 500 bits. Or you could just buy it off the AH, give it to Cat, and boom. It's already mythic. AHS Spider, sort by mythic. You look at the lowest price, 9.89 mil, slash AH, 9.89 mil. Make sure you're setting it to bin, set it to 2 days just in case, and then bin it for another 100k price. It's that simple. You can do this again and again and again and again, and I'm telling you, you're gonna make your money. Really simple, but I guess people just don't like farming that much on the Rift. Alright, for the next segment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do E-Man carries. My setup is a little scuffed. I'm going to be in my Crimson. This is only Fiery Crimson, my Warden, and a Golden Dragon. I have my guildmate here, Easy YBSB. So generally, I would recommend charging somewhere between 1.7 and 2 mil if you can get away with it. I've heard of some people paying up to 3. For simplicity's sake, generally what I'll go for when I'm doing carries is 1.5 because, you know, it's low enough that people like it, but it's high enough to make me some money. Nice in between, 1.5 is what I would recommend. This one I've heard some people making up to 100 with. I'm going to see how much I can get myself. I've done this myself in the past. The better the person spawning, the more money you're making, because if they can one-tap these guys, then their spawns are going to be a lot faster. Alright, I'm going to get into the test now. Sadly, guildmate had to leave. I did get the test done, so, you know, worth it. I'm gonna just multiply that. We're gonna hope that that's gonna be like the average completion. I didn't get the full triple phase skip where I don't have to go. I had to do 3 beams pretty much. I missed it by I think like 3 mil health. I'm not the best E-Man carrier. I don't know exactly what the time was. Hopefully I can just put it on screen if I can find out from the video recording I got of it. I can recommend this. You're gonna need some decent gear. Editing LaCoys are here. I spent a lot of time talking throughout that segment. I just stumbled over my words to try to calculate the rates in my head. I have now calculated the rates editing the video now, so I'm just gonna cut to that now.